Walter Hartley leaned over the small wooden table in his kitchen, the morning sun slicing through the blinds and casting long golden shadows across the room. He was 76 and had always considered himself a healthy man. But after a recent scare with a minor stroke, his doctor had warned him that blood clots were a real and present danger. The thought gnawed at him like a splinter beneath his skin. Ever since his doctor had prescribed blood thinners, Walter had felt a quiet unease. The pills worked, but he disliked the idea of being so dependent on them. He wanted something natural to bolster his defenses, something within his reach. The old adage echoed in his mind, "Let food be thy medicine." That afternoon, Walter's granddaughter, Emily, came over to help him with his grocery list. She was in her 20s, bright-eyed and studying nutrition at the local university. As they sat at the table, Walter confessed his fears. "Emily, I feel like these pills are just buying me time. I want to do something more." Emily smiled softly. "There are certain fruits, Grandpa, that have natural compounds to help prevent blood clots. Some of them are surprisingly powerful, but they're not as well known because, well, they don't make pharmaceutical companies any money." Intrigued, Walter asked her to tell him more. She leaned forward, lowering her voice as though sharing a precious secret. 14 fruits, Grandpa. 14 that can help your body stay clear of clots. But you have to eat them regularly and in the right combinations. Let's write them down. She grabbed a pen and a scrap of paper, and together they listed them, Walter's hand trembling slightly as he copied each one. First on the list was pomegranate. Rich in polyphenols and antioxidants, pomegranate juice had been shown in studies to reduce blood pressure and prevent platelet aggregation, a key factor in clot formation. Next came blueberries, bursting with flavonoids and anthocyanins. Emily explained how these compounds could reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the blood vessels, both of which contributed to clot risk. Then there was kiwi, a fruit Walter hadn't eaten in years. Studies had shown that eating 2 or 3 kiwis daily could reduce platelet stickiness and lower triglyceride levels. Don't forget grapes, Emily added. Especially red and purple ones with their resveratrol content. That's the same compound found in red wine, but it's even better when you get it straight from the fruit. They moved down the list. Oranges and lemons, both citrus powerhouses packed with vitamin C and bioflavonoids that strengthen blood vessels and improve circulation. Avocado surprised Walter. Emily explained that its healthy fats helped reduce bad cholesterol and inflammation, both of which played roles in clot development. Watermelon too, she said, because it's hydrating and contains lycopene and citrulline, which relax blood vessels and improve blood flow. She continued with pineapple, thanks to bromelain, a natural enzyme that reduced clotting and inflammation. Cherries are on the list, Emily said. They're loaded with anthocyanins that reduce inflammation and improve vascular health. Papaya, for its papain enzyme and antioxidants, she added, and figs, which improve blood pressure and circulation. Then there's blackberries and raspberries, Emily said, full of fiber, vitamins, and compounds that keep blood vessels clear. Finally, she named strawberries, with their anti-inflammatory and anti-platelet effects. Walter looked at the list, his eyes widening. All these fruits? I had no idea. They're delicious too. Why don't more people know about this? Emily gave a knowing smile. Because it's easier to prescribe a pill than to tell someone to eat a few servings of fruit every day. Plus, there's no big profit in selling pomegranates or kiwis. But these fruits can work alongside your medications, and who knows, maybe one day you'll need less of the pills. Inspired, Walter made a plan. That afternoon, they visited the farmer's market. He bought bags of berries, bunches of grapes, baskets of cherries and figs, and a towering stack of citrus fruits. Emily helped him choose ripe papayas, smooth avocados, and a massive watermelon. Back home, they prepared a colorful fruit salad for dinner. Pomegranate seeds sparkled among orange slices, kiwi rounds, and blueberries. Pineapple chunks nestled beside raspberries and strawberries. Walter drizzled a touch of honey over the top and took his first cautious bite. The flavors exploded on his tongue, sweet, tart, juicy, and alive. In the days that followed, Walter incorporated these fruits into his routine. He made smoothies with kale, blueberries, and pineapple. He topped his oatmeal with raspberries and sliced bananas. He added avocado to his sandwiches and snacked on grapes in the afternoon. Within a month, Walter noticed changes. His energy levels improved, his morning walks felt easier, and his blood pressure readings edged down. At his next checkup, Dr. Ramirez raised her eyebrows at the results. "You've been doing something different," she said. Walter grinned. "I've been eating more fruit, 14 kinds to be exact." Dr. Ramirez laughed. "Keep it up, Walter. It's working." And so he did. Each night, as he prepared his fruit bowl for the next day, Walter felt a quiet triumph. The fruits were not a magic cure, but they were a natural ally in his fight for health. They were a vivid reminder that sometimes the simplest tools were hidden in plain sight, waiting to be rediscovered.